Book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. Okay, Saint E said, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." The truth. What is the truth? The truth is the opposite of lie. The truth is Jesus. Truth. Truth means you are loved. You are set free by Jesus. You have authority to not believing the lie from the world. And you have the authority and love. And you have the ability to embrace each other. I was thinking, what is free? Free from the worries of the world, free from the bondage you have. I'm still in the training to know how to set free every day. Most of us go to work every day. We work so hard. We work 10, 12 hours. When we get home, it's just so hard to enjoy the life. But I want to encourage you guys, no matter where you're at, no matter how hard it is, you are not doing by yourself. You are always helped by Jesus. You are always a loving sheep in Jesus' shoulder, and He will carry you all your life if you let Him. If you don't let Him, He will not push you. But if you let Him to do the surgery in your heart, He will change you just the way He changed me. Thinking back 17 years ago, I was a student, but now I'm standing here to share my life. So I was thinking, what should I tell? I want to tell you guys His story through my story. And I think and I pray that all of you can have this peace by meditating and by trusting and by going through this training. Thank you. Mr. Cons.
I have a timer. The agreement. Hello. Hi. Before I start, sorry because I didn't shave. Last Sunday, the brothers have an agreement that we will join Jason, and we will all grow our mustache. And I'm the only one who did it. So Jason. Okay, let me start this timer. Now forget it. So, and well, let me begin by our usual beginning in NFC. When Mrs. Park told me that I have to give a message today, I got so nervous, and that's how it often is. But maybe, I guess, it's really time, as Billy said, it's time for all of us to step up and, do our share in our church, because this is our church. And but just for this, in honor of Pastor John, why don't we stand up and say hello to each other? Hi, how are you? We always begin with that, right? And we forgot to do it this week. So stand up, say hello to the new kids, ask what their names are. Yes, we always do it. Come on, get up. How are you? Hey, what's up? Introduce yourselves. All this greeting is eating into my 15 minutes. It's all part of the plan. It's 5 minutes right there. Okay, that's 5 minutes out of my 15 minutes. Yes. Reset. Okay. So Mrs. Park and Pastor John yesterday asked me if I can share what I think about, the book of Job. And in a way, sometimes it gets burdensome when people think of the book of Job, think, oh, cons, right? because it is kind of like a painful book. The book of Job is a painful book. And if for people who do not know my story, like our new kids, they don't know my story. The reason why people associate, well, some people I guess associate me with the book of Job is because so far I have survived cancer twice. So in 2005 I was diagnosed with cancer. 3 years later it came back, but still, still here, still alive. That's right. But so, and actually in a way the book of Job is special to me. I have to admit I can relate to what happened to Job. And so let me just share what I think about it. Note card number 1. Yes, things can change just like that. So fast. Oh. You can't hear? Okay. This close. Looks weird. Anyway, yeah, things can change just like that. Like, remember a long time ago, we all decided, hey, let's go apple picking. It'll be fun, right? So we all drove to the mountain. We were having fun. And then Pastor John and Mrs. Park were late. But it was still fun, right? It was a good day. And then suddenly we get a call. Yeah, we need help lifting up the bike. Like, okay, let's go. Let's lift up the bike. And you get there and one of the bones is sticking out, like under the skin. But just like that, it can change. In the morning, we were just thinking that, oh, we're going to have fun. We're going to go up there. It will be a good day. At the end of the day, I have driven 60 miles an hour downhill, winding road, kind of like Initial D. I've never done that before. And, ER in a weird city, get lost twice, but you never know what will happen. Things can really change just like that. In my case, when I was younger, when I was in school, I guess, before I got diagnosed, I was pretty happy with my life, When I was in the Philippines, I got accepted to a good school. Everybody wanted to go to that school, and I was like, got accepted to it, engineering major. And then I got here, and I decided I don't want to do engineering. Engineering sucks. Sorry. And I switched to accounting. And I was doing good. I was doing good in accounting, and I decided, hey, I want to do kendo. I did kendo. I was doing good, and everything was going great. And then I got, pain in my stomach right here. I thought it was appendicitis. So, all right, appendicitis, go in there, take it out. It's all good. And then the doctor comes in. Yeah, it's not appendicitis. It's cancer. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. So just like that, things can change. You never know what will happen. Like in Job, right? He was having such a good time, good family. He's one of the richest people in the land. In one day, he lost everything. His family, his kids, his wife left him. All the camels and sheep are dead. And so you never really know. And I guess people always think about when they read Job, like, why do people have to suffer like that? In my case, why did I have to get cancer? I'm so young. Like, when that happened, I was what? 20, early 20s? Right? I was doing well, and then I suddenly get that. And I asked, why? Why do I have to suffer through this? And it took me a while to realize why. Because during that time, I was really busy surviving. I figured I will deal with this first, and then I will ask the why later. But now, several years later, I guess suffering is kind of like a test of our faith. Right? In the case of Job, he really didn't do anything wrong. But it was a test of his faith. And God allowed Satan to test him. In my case, I would like to think that it was a test of my faith. Because it's very easy right now on a Sunday for us to sing, praises, sing songs of praise like we were singing earlier, like, praise you when I'm laughing, praise you when I'm grieving. It's so easy to do that, right? It's a bright sunny day. We're all healthy. It's so easy to do that. But can you do that when you're lying on a bed, hooked to so many machines, and you've got like an incision down your stomach held together by string? Can you still sing praise? I ask myself that. And, I guess it was a test. For me, it was a test. And so I did, Of course, the nurses didn't know what I was singing about, but I did. I tried to sing. Even though I was pumped full of morphine, I still tried to sing praise, right? I remember when I woke up coming out of the surgery, when they show you, like in the movies, somebody